Merry Meet YouTube. I wanted to come on and do my very first video. Totally stoked, totally terrified at the same time. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Ravenflower, and I've given myself this alias name because I have a very corporate job that doesn't quite, lend to witchcraft. They might freak out, and it's probably not safe for my job, or for me, because I would probably lose my job. It's a very Christian company, and I respect their wishes and their beliefs, and because I grew up Christian myself. But I sometimes struggle with the fact that those feelings aren't very often reciprocated. Like I said, I grew up in the Christian way. For many, many years. I have grandparents and other family members that are missionaries over in the Philippines. I live here in Texas. I gave myself the name Ravenflower because of my beautiful tattoo. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous raven with a rose, Celtic knots, and a thistle on the top of it. I had been doing all this Ancestrycom research and come to find out I had come from England. Who could tell with this face, right? I mean, this little short, puggy face. But just recently, my husband and I got to go on the trip of a lifetime, and we researched all of these little towns and things that we came across on Ancestry.com, and we actually got to go to those places. So I found my great, lots of greats, like 17 greats long ago, had been one of the people that built this awesome place in England, a little town called Abingdon, and also Oxford University. So he was a builder and also one of the townsmen. So that was a really awesome thing. I digress. Anywho, I'm excited to be a witch. I have had, I could communicate with spirits ever since I was a little girl. But growing up in the Christian faith, I was told that, you're not supposed to talk to the dead. That's evil. Nobody would listen to me. Nobody would help me, and everybody just wanted to pray it away. Recently, I would say probably 4 years ago, I had a near-death experience and saw a lot there, but was walking, very closely with the church at that time, and one of the teen mentors, in fact, for that church. I had an experience, but it shook me and scared me so much that I slammed shut, closed, and probably welded shut my third eye. I am struggling now, reading whatever I can, now that I've had this awakening, and I'm just tired of living a lie. I don't understand or agree with a lot of the hypocrisy of Christianity. While I respect other people's beliefs, I don't know why, but I do expect people to respect my beliefs. I think if anything I've learned so far is that this is your own path. You've got to find what's right for you. My path is not my daughter's path. My path is not my husband's path, although we both agree that paganism is where we want to be, and witchcraft is something that I was doing already. I guess I have been a closet kitchen witch for, 20 years. All about making salves and candles and healing, anything I can do, balms, soaps, bath bombs, all different kinds of stuff. But I've been doing it, but then also kind of living two lives. I never fully agreed with what I was being taught at church, and I always wanted to tweak it in some way. I've always been drawn to this. I used to be able to touch someone and see their past in like a slow motion movie. I would see it like an old movie reel. And things would just unfold for me, and that was just through a touch. And now that I've slammed, once I slammed it shut, things haven't been coming to me. I am dreaming quite a bit, but my husband, my sweet, sweet, very sweet husband, has been very supportive in helping me try to find my path, and I really appreciate him. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to the universe, to the goddess, to the God who has sent him to me, because without him, I just don't know where I would be. He was sent to me at the right time, and I just really appreciate it. In the support, while we were going through stuff in the church, we had taken a couple college courses. I'm enrolled in a college that's not far from our house, just a community college, and trying to finish my associate's degree and whatnot. And we had taken world civilization. It was part of a history course. Getting in there and studying world civilization, boy, oh boy, did I ever find that, different civilizations through trade, through war, domination, if you will, they adapted other processes, other thoughts, other religions from other other little civilians or civilizations, little townships, would trade back and forth, and somebody believed this, and they're like, oh, that sounds great, but now I'm gonna adapt that into what I believe. And then slowly and surely you go and you research where Christianity came from, and really it was borrowed from paganism. And I had this real talk with my family, with our kids, who are all they're adults now, and then also my husband, about going back to basics, really going back. Oh, there's a big plane. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a huge plane flying overhead. But really going back to basics and being true to myself. Finally, here I am, almost 42, and feeling like I just don't want to live the lie anymore. I want to be myself. I want to be whole. I want to be, well, really just myself. I just want to be myself. I don't want to be in hiding. So I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to thank Lady Grave Dancer, and also Miss Sunshine Morning Ray. I cannot tell you how awesome your guys' videos are. Talk about speaking truth. Boy, you just get straight to it, and there's no pretense or anything. You just really awesome. I just really appreciate all of your help and all of your guidance, especially you, Miss Morning Ray. I love you to death. I think you're just so awesome, and I love your smile and your laugh. You're just awesome. But if you see me liking your old videos, it's because I'm catching up for lost time. So they're new to me, and I know they're probably old to you. So I do have questions. So I wanted to end my video with a couple of questions to Sunshine Morning Ray and to Miss Lady Grave Dancer. My husband, in his support, has bought me several books. I came down Christmas morning, and we have an 11-foot table, and the entire table is covered with books. I also then get a chest filled with quartz crystals and all different kinds of semi-precious stones, and then another chest that has nothing but like these, I can't describe them as anything else but dime bags. No, I'm not a pot smoker, but I can understand where they're coming from. Anyhow, dime bags, kind of, with different herbs in them. They're all labeled for what they do and whatnot. So I'm just learning all of this. I'm trying to figure out who my deities are, who I'm meshing with. I'm trying to figure out when to do these spells. How am I doing it correctly? I don't even know. I was told today that it has to do with instinct, so I'm going to go with that. Thank you. But I have got books, and let me just show you some of these books. This is just the tip of the books. I mean, it is ridiculous how much reading. And let me tell you, I am not a reader. I do not care to read. I love to research. Research is good, but reading, oh, I'm trying. So I have a question in regards to these books. I know that Lady Gravedancer had done a video on books and book witches and all that other stuff, and it seems like each one of these books says something different. And then I'm very unclear on the hour, the day of Mercury, the hour of sun. When is that? Where do I find that chart? Someone please help me. So here I am, a newbie. Probably been a witch a lot longer than I'm giving myself credit for, but I am actually starting to practice. So hello everyone. My name is Ravenflower.